Hi, this is Ben with Harvest Profit Support. This is part two of our video series on how to use Harvest Profit, whether it be for the first time or if you've been a user for a while and you're looking to learn more about the advanced tools. We'll cover everything in this videos. So this video is going to be strictly on the field and land cost page. It's one of the first steps you want to do after finishing onboarding, but there's also going to be some important tips in here that if you're a current user, you might find some valuable information from. So the field and land cost page is exactly what it says. This is for figuring out what are the specific costs of using that field or farming that field related to rent or ownership or a crop share. So this is where we're going to set up our land costs, so our land rents. You can put in, not specifically rents, you can put in payments as well. So you have the option to flip from per acre to total, so you can put a total payment in if you're still paying off that land. But we just want to make sure we're shoring up the costs associated with this land. So the way to do this is there's a couple options. You can come through and individually enter each rent in here. You can also use our bulk tools, so we can click and select all the fields, click set land costs, and we can just enter in a number and set them for all the fields. Anytime you change anything within Harvest Profit that needs to be saved, usually you'll be seeing this big green bar. So anytime you see this big green bar, that means you want to click save and make sure your information is saved before leaving the page. The other things we can do from this page are edit information about fields. So one thing we can do is add a farm name, or if you manage your fields by grower farm field, you can accomplish that by adding in farms. So we're going to call this East North Dakota Farm, and we'll save that farm name. And we can come back to our fields list, edit a field information, and now we can add a farm to a field. You can also edit your acres or any of the owner information or anything you need to change here. As well, if you need to archive a field, you can do it from this edit page as well. So archiving a field is a way for you to remove a field from your account if you're looking at maybe if you lost a piece of ground, or if you're looking at maybe dropping a piece of ground. Using the archive feature is a much better tool than deleting. Deleting a field is going to remove the field from this year and any previous year it's associated in. If you are a user of Harvest Profit for several years, we highly recommend not to delete a field. In fact, whenever there's delete options, you have to realize that our information is usually tied between years. So it's best not to delete information, so examples being entities or fields. We just want to either archive them or leave them in the account. So you can also bulk archive fields using this tool. You can select the fields you want to archive, click archive fields. They pop down into the bottom of this list, and you can unarchive them just by clicking those buttons there. Otherwise, the other options you have is we can sort your field list by field name, by owners, or by farms. You can also assign crop shares by bulk here. We'll look at crop shares in a second. The other option is going to be copy land costs. So if you are a user of Harvest Profit for several years and you need to copy land costs from maybe 2020 over to 2021, you can do that by using this button. As far as crop shares go, if you have a field that has a crop share on it, so we're going to go to the south field. We're going to say there's no rent, but there's going to be a crop share. So we're going to come in here, create a new agreement, and name this 50-50 split. So this is going to be our 50% crop share. We have to put in a landlord name. So we're going to put Bill in as our landlord name. You have an optional description here. This is just if you wanted to put some more details about what's being shared. Maybe there's maybe only certain inputs are being shared. You can put those descriptions in here. Then we can come down and set the landlord's revenue share. And then we're going to click on share expenses, and we're going to leave fertilizer, chemical, and seed inputs shared at 50% and click save. This is now saved into this drop down, so you can apply it to any field that you want. Or again, you can use this assign crop share bulk tool to assign it to multiple fields. That covers all the features of this page. If you have any questions, email support@harvestprofit.com or reach out to us. Go to harvestprofit.com/call and set up a call with us. Thanks.